Welcome to Homebrew Magic, a video series about EDH where we do our best to build unique, fun, or just plain silly deck lists to play against each other, followed by a breakdown of how they did so we can all learn and get better at this game that we love.
Alright, tonight I am bringing back Magda, Brazen Outlaw.
Nice.
Previously, this deck was a little more powerful than I liked, and Aether Drift was a fantastic opportunity to power it down some and really pump up the flavor of this deck, what with it just being dwarves and vehicles. So I'm hoping to see some fun interaction with this deck. Tej, what are you bringing?
What up, Hive Mind? It's your boy Tej. And with this deck tonight, I have once again done a full rotation of all of my decks. So the last one, before we start over all again, is Chiss-Goria, Forge Tyrant.
Oh, I thought it was Hidetsugu and Kairi.
No, I think you missed that week.
Mono red artifacts. Here we go.
Cool.
Nelson, what do you got?
Those decks so far.
Speaking of mono red,
Okay.
I brought a Jund deck. I brought back my Ognis, the Dragon's Lash deck. I haven't run this in a long time, and I don't know what I want to do with it, so I figured I should run it again and see if I want to toy with it or pull it apart. So it's all about hasty creatures.
Are those the only options?
Yeah,
hasty creatures, hasty creatures, and treasures and stuff.
If I play a deck and want to make no changes, that fucker's coming apart.
Usually,
I don't remember if it's even that fun. I guess it's more like, is it fun? Do I like it? So I can't remember. Go Schnell, what do you got?
I won the roll off. We didn't roll. I built Vnwxt, the verbose host, the 0/4 homunculus from Aether Drift. He has start your engine, so we get to learn how that works, and he gives me no max hand size. There's a later ability based on my speed. Untap, upkeep, draw. And what are you doing? Island, go Chris.
Turn. My land will be a dwarven mine. Enters tapped and pass.
On flavor. I like it. Checks out so far.
So far, so good. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Woo.
All right. Land for turn will be Great Furnace. That's going to lead me into a Soul Ring,
Oh.
which is going to lead me into Cold Steel Heart. Enter tapped, and I can tap it for any color.
Oh, Jesus.
Pass turn.
Affinity count 3.
That's
okay.
correct, sir.
I will draw for turn.
Mom, come pick me up.
I'm going to play.
Oh yeah, you haven't even gone yet. He's got 3 artifacts.
I will play a mountain. Go Schnell. This deck sucks. I'm taking it apart.
On that one.
I didn't do that.
Island, land of the turn. Ghostly Pilferer. 2/1. Whenever he becomes untapped, I may pay 2 if I do draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than the hand, I draw a card, and I can discard a card to make him unblockable. Go ahead, Chris.
Right. Draw. Mountain will be my land for the turn. One of the cool racing POV mounts. They're so dumb.
They are very dumb.
But they fit this deck perfectly. One of my 7 dwarves!
Nice. Can I see that mountain? I haven't seen the lands.
Can I see that 7 dwarves? I've
Oh
seen
wow!
that one before.
Look at that. Got some Mad Max Fury Road going on there.
Pretty good for a vehicle deck. Alright, 5 mana on turn 2, you're up.
Plus affinity.
Plus affinity, that's effectively 10 mana.
Tej wasn't lying about getting 3 games in.
Yeah.
Land for turn is a mountain.
When you win on turn 3.
Didn't you have to name a color when Cold Steel Heart came or something? Is that the one? Yeah.
Oh, I do have to choose color. I choose red.
Oh, okay.
I assumed to just tap for any. I assumed, yeah.
Wow.
Any color. I know.
You assume too
Wow.
much.
Well, it's going to be
Way to
red.
make an ass out of you and Nelson.
It's going to be red.
It took
was
a few
real-
years.
that was a real Nelson.
It took a few years, but Nelson and I are starting to wear off of it.
The dumbing down of Tej continues. Slowly but surely chipping away.
I'm going to... Is this the right move?
Probably.
No, I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to play Karn, Legacy Reforged. Legendary artifact creature.
Jesus.
Power, toughness are equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts I control, which right now is 5. And at the beginning of my upkeep, I add 1 colorless for each artifact I control. This mana can't be spent to cast non-artifact spells. Until end of turn, I don't lose this mana as steps and phases end.
Can't cast your commander with it. Garbage.
Yep. Pass turn. What was I thinking?
Untap, upkeep, draw. Land for turn will be a Timber Crown Pathway. Go Schnell.
Okay. Untap. Keep. Island will be land. Arcane Signet. Vnwxt, the verbose host. Start your engines. Vroom vroom. So now I start at speed 1. I will go to combat. Nelson, you have no blockers.
Correct.
I'm going to swing at you for 2.
I will take 2.
Okay. I get to go to speed 2 because this is the first increase.
Does it go up at your end step?
No, it's it increases once each turn on your turns when an opponent loses life.
Got it.
So life loss is the trigger of speed. If I reach max speed with my commander, if I would draw a card, I draw 2 cards instead. Go ahead, Chris.
Do this or that. Let's do nothing graveyards.
You could do with it.
Alright.
What's alright?
This deck is surprisingly math intensive because of that affinity.
I have to count the numbers and then subtract that number.
I will cast my commander.
Listen.
I will draw a card because an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand.
Other dwarves I control get +1/+0. Whenever a dwarf I control becomes tapped, I create a treasure token, and I can sacrifice 5 treasures, search my library for an artifact or dragon, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle.
Not a fan of that.
That's okay, I took all the good artifacts out. Schnell, you can just block this and not take any damage.
Yeah.
I will attack you for 3. When he becomes tapped, I get a treasure.
I will block with my 0/4.
That's all I want. Faster. Oh, I forgot to play land.
Play land.
My
Do it.
heroes.
Alright.
Ender's tapped. Faster.
Untap. Upkeep. I get 4 colorless mana that can't be spent to cast non-artifact spells.
Oh, I don't like any of Teach.
Draw for turn. Land for turn is a mountain.
Yeah, I've decided to slow roll my artifacts because figure some artifact hate's coming down the pike.
I
From
will
the mono blue player?
Yeah, you can bounce one of those in.
spend 3 of my 4 floating colorless to cast Nettle Cyst.
I like that card.
Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact and or enchantment I control.
No enchantments.
That's
Shitty
right.
card.
That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts, which means Chiss-Goria costs 1 and 3 red. Red, red, red. Oh, because I got that. I
It's
know.
that math we heard so much
Yep.
about.
Red, 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 and Soul Ring with 1 colorless floating. I will cast Chiss-Goria.
I will draw a card because you cast a spell from not your hand.
That is correct. Then I will use 1 floating from Soul Ring and the 1 floating from Karn to equip Chiss-Goria with Nettle Cyst.
Jesus.
Chiss-Goria gets +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chiss-Goria is a 10-4. Sorry.
Oh, good God.
10-9.
It's his
Flying
third
haste.
turn.
Yep. I got 2 lands.
I will move to combat. And Schnell.
Okay.
No, Chris. I was just drawing my attention.
Because I'm at speed 2.
No.
Gotta get him.
That's
Chris.
2 more speed than me.
You're my arch enemy.
Gotta go fast.
Schnell, how big is your commander?
He's a 0/4.
That's right.
Jeez.
I will attack Schnell with Karn. I will
Okay.
attack Chris with Chiss-Goria.
Okay.
When Chiss-Goria attacks,
Yeah.
exile the top 5 cards in my library. I can cast an artifact spell from among them this turn. If I do, it has affinity for artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My son is unhappy upstairs.
Oh, that's me here.
That's Chris's internal dialogue right now.
Okay, so I
That's
have
all in my brain.
You guys can hear that screaming toddler too.
Sundering Eruption, a Mountain, a Mystic Forge, a Lithoform Engine, and a Scroll Rack exiled.
Jesus Christ.
Move to blocks.
Oh boy.
No blocks.
No blocks.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Schnell will take 5.
Yup. Chris takes 45 commander.
Chris will take 10 commander.
We are going to get 4 or 5 games in.
I will move to my second main phase. I will cast this Lithoform Engine for free.
Now his commander's at 11 power.
These are gone forever. I'll pass the turn to Chris. Who are you? Nelson.
Still am. Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. I will play this Field of Ruin as my land for the turn.
Oh, I should have played you.
I will pay 3,
Clearly.
and I will cast Fires of Yavimaya. Still doing nothing over here. Go Schnell.
Okay. Untap. When he becomes untapped, I can pay 2 to draw. I'm not going to do that. Draw for turn. Yeah, this isn't... Okay, Tormod's Crypt, so I can have another artifact. Get on board with that. Go to combat. Teach, you're tapped out.
Wide open.
40.
I've got a mountain open.
Hit you for 2.
2 what?
2 creature.
2 damage.
2 Pilfer.
Toughness.
It's a
Lightning
2/1.
bolt range?
It's a 2. Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Lightning bolt the shit out of me.
I go lightning bolt.
Okay.
2.
Speed tray. We did it. Second main. Cry. Pass to Chris. Not a fan.
Sounded like a fan.
Nah.
Seven dwarf.
Ken has dwarf.
Steven Dwarf.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at Teach.
Oh, you're going to combat and then.
Yep. 2 more
2,
treasures.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Some of that was commander damage.
Oh yeah, 2 commander damage.
Let's
I'm sorry.
undo that.
My bad.
No, it's
No
alright.
problem, Nelson.
2 commander and then 4 regular.
regular.
Got it.
Okay, pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colorless.
Okay. And again, I'm just going to keep pointing it out. You're on turn 4. You've dealt 10 commander damage to one player.
turn.
Your commander is now at 11 power, and that player doesn't have any flyers up.
I'm aware.
Okay. So the only thing stopping you from turn 4 commander damaging somebody out of the game is your own decisions.
We'll see.
Okay. Okay.
I'm about to win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'm about
6.
to knock everyone out.
Yeah.
2, 3, 6. I will
those
use
Chiss-Goria triggers with the form engine. It's going to get out of hand.
2 for Thought Vessel.
More, significantly more out of hand.
Yeah.
4 floating. I will spend 1 more for a Brainstone. I have a 1 floating.
Mm-hmm.
I will move to combat.
In response.
Yes.
I'm going to target you with Polymorphous Jests. Until the end of the turn, each creature target player controls loses all abilities and become blue frog creatures that are 1/1s.
Got it. I have a response to that.
Okay.
I love that card.
It's all I could try.
Bolt Bend.
Okay.
I'm going to change the target of your spell to you.
Okay. You got me.
Alright. I will attack Nelson, because he's life leader, with Karn, and Chris with Chiss-Goria.
Tried to stop his Chiss-Goria triggers and or killing you.
Trigger. I will activate the Lithiform engine, so I'll get 2 Chiss-Goria triggers.
That's an attack trigger.
Yes.
Okay.
Exile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exile 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can only cast
5.
artifacts off of that.
Correct.
Yeah.
How many cards in hand?
1.
Pill's trickery, you said. All right.
That's what I thought he was throwing
I
at
have a
Schnell.
response.
That would have been. Oh, motherfucker. I should have one more card in my hand from last turn when you Chiss-Goria.
One treasure. Oh,
'Cause you
cast
Yeah,
cast it.
because I cast it without not in my
Wild
hand.
magic surge targeting your commander.
Nice.
Destroy target permanent and opponent controls. You reveal from the top of your library until you reveal a permanent that shares a card type with it, and that goes onto the battlefield.
Okay. Destroy Chiss-Goria. Reveal cards till I hit
Creature.
a creature. Steel Hellkite.
Nice.
There.
I won't get Ghostly Pilfer this turn because Ghostly Pilfer is a 1/1 frog with no abilities.
All right.
Do you have any creatures in your graveyard?
No, I have a Bolt Bend. Nelson,
Oh, those are all.
you have a Karn Legacy Reforged coming at you that is now a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ouch.
Well, that's Chris's fault.
No, no, I got nothing.
All right. No,
Nope.
me. I need the street cred.
Gotta get those stats. 120 damage done this game, all by Teach.
Yep.
All right, second main.
Or 63 commander damage.
I'm going to cast Wormcoil Engine for free. These get exiled forever. Then I'm going to cast Stonecoil Serpent. X will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. It is a 14/14 with reach, trample, protection from multicolored.
Get him, mono blue. Get him up, blue.
Go Nelson.
You better watch out. My creatures have haste. Untap,
creatures?
upkeep, draw. You wouldn't. Probably not. You wouldn't. Probably not.
Probably not.
Fabled Passage will be my land for the turn. I will immediately crack that and find a swamp.
No.
It will enter tapped. Then I have 4 more lands, so we'll untap. Shuffle this real quick. Actually, hold on.
I
It's
hope
not gonna
Nelson
matter.
gets to cast a second or even third spell.
I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to cast Grim Hireling. Whenever one or more creatures I control deals combat damage to a player, I create 2 treasure tokens. I can pay black and sack X treasures to give target creature -X until end of
What
turn,
can I do?
only as a sorcery.
Hopefully I draw a rule as fast as he can recast his commander.
We cast his commander immediately.
Yes.
That affinity sure helps. And then go ahead, Snow.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Land for the turn. Island. I'm gonna go to combat.
Time out. Nelson. It was not 9, it was 6. Because he doesn't get it based on how many artifacts I have. He
Oh,
gets
it's
it based on the
highest
highest CMC.
Okay.
So I can't back that up, so I'm just going to heal you 3.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
Healing.
Twice you misread your cards.
We're getting them, Chris.
No.
He'll be one of us yet.
I only misread a card once. I didn't read the other one.
Not reading is not misreading.
Exactly.
I'm going to discard Wizard class to Ghostly Pilferer. He is unblockable.
Which destroys Nettle Cyst.
What?
I'm just trying.
Okay. Tej, I'm attacking you with a 2/1 unblockable.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
I can't even attack into Teach anymore.
I am at maximum speed. That is the best I've got. We're going to throw down Sphinx's Tutelage. Whenever I would draw a card, target opponent mills 2. If they're the same color, they repeat the process. That is, I think, all I've got. No, we've also Swiftfoot Boots. They don't help me, and I can't equip them, but I can play them and say go to Chris.
Alright. That's a land. That's not what I want.
Let us all draw cards. Except Tej. Somehow exclude him.
Sculpt him out of your spell.
Grim Highlands 3/2?
Correct, 3/2.
You got a 0/4.
I've done nothing.
I know, but I need treasures to be able to cast anything.
I need treasures.
I like gold.
Maybe the real treasure
Well, if I attack you with a 7
was the
dwarf,
friends we...
your commander would die. So I will attack you with Magda, which will not kill the commander. Oh, so dead. Anyway,
Throw it at me, bro.
Nelson.
Throw one in me. I don't know.
4, 3, 7 dwarf. Coming at you.
All right.
Treasures.
I will not be blocking.
I will block your commander with my commander.
Nelson takes 4.
Yep.
Gingerly slap hands.
Right.
Come, let us gingerly slap hands.
Yep. Slap hand.
Then I will cast Big Score. As additional cost to cast this, discard a card. I'll discard Careening Minecart.
Donkey Kong.
Draw 2, create 2 treasure tokens.
There will be a Donkey Kong secret lair at some point.
Oh my god.
And that will be one of the cards. Because Minecart Madness is one of my favorite video game levels ever.
Okay,
Good
pass
music,
turn.
too. Yeah, hell yeah.
This was
Okay.
such an incredible start from this deck that it's just
Upkeep.
kind of informed how I've had to make
3,
every
4,
decision with
5,
this
6,
deck,
7,
and
8,
just
9, 10,
Yeah.
11.
has skewed it to where like it's almost non-functional because I have to change everything.
I like how when I run my artifact deck, you bring cards that just completely fucking shut me down. When Tej plays an artifact deck, you go, I'm gonna bumble around with treasures for a little while.
I mean, we don't know what we're doing in advance.
I know. It just always happens to work out that way. Tej is allowed to do whatever he wants. Now, doesn't get artifacts.
Chiss-Goria costs 3
I
red.
did have mass artifact removal in this deck.
Prove it.
I'm trying.
Vandal Blast, is that you?
Cast Chiss-Goria.
Yeah. When you cast your commander from not your hand,
Correct.
I get to draw a card. I get to
Yes.
draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Each card draw gives me a Sphinx's Tutelage trigger. I'm going to throw them at you. So, first card draw, you mill 2.
1. Oh, this one. They
Yep.
share color, we do it again.
Yep. And then second card draw, you mill 2.
Nope.
Okay. That's all we wanted to do.
Alright. I will use 2 mana to equip Chiss-Goria with the Nettle Cyst.
That's reflex is kicking in.
I will move to combat. I will attack.
Haven't hit
Chris
me yet.
With Chiss-Goria. What was it?
Chiss-Goria hasn't hit me yet. If you want to throw her on the love.
I will attack Nelson with Stone Cold Serpent.
You sure I'd rather as Chiss-Goria?
If
If it's all the same to you, sir.
then fucking please no.
I will attack Schnell with Steel Hellkite.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Nelson.
Chiss-Goria
responds.
trigger.
Oh, okay.
I will spend 2 mana to copy that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're really inspiring me to build good decks.
I don't have many.
I know, this is
I've
incredible.
won once. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4.
Jimmy.
That's one of the
5.
cards I pulled out of this deck. The Dark Steel Forge.
Yeah.
Oh, Chimley's in there, but also Embercleave, and I can cast Embercleave for free, and it will equip right away. Or for flash, I mean.
And it gives a double strike, right?
Yes.
Oh. That would just knock me out.
We're gonna
I didn't block. I get it now. Oh!
Oh no!
I will cast that Embercleave.
I will. Hang on.
Go on.
Cast something from not your hand.
Yep.
So I have 2 card draws and 2 Sphinx of Tutelage triggers.
Okay.
Coming at you, because that's all I can do. First one is fine. Second one
1,
is fine.
2.
I forgot Defense Grid was in the retro artifacts. That looks cool in that border.
When Embercleave enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature I control. I will attach that to the Stone Coil Serpent.
Yep, I got blocked now.
I suppose.
Alright, move to blocks.
I guess I'm blocking with a Grim Hireling who's about to get run the fuck over.
No blocks
By
for
a
me
giant
and the
stone snake.
What's hitting me? Wormcoil? Steel?
Steel Hellcat.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm going to sacrifice 5 treasures and go see what I can do.
These are gone because I cast one from this pile.
You can get an artifact or a dragon.
Yeah.
Nelson, 14,
Your thing.
15 double strike trample.
How big is Chiss-Goria?
So that is enough to kill me because that's 30. That's 30, and he can only eat 2. Yep. I'm sorry for whatever I did to you.
What?
How big is Chiss-Goria?
1, 2,
fatty
3,
flyaway.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That's an
9,
excellent
10,
pile.
11.
Did you count your Great Furnace too? That's an artifact.
Yeah, I did.
You did. Okay.
Yeah, I thought you did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I did not.
I did.
Yeah.
17, 16.
Target creature gets -16, -16 until end of turn.
I tried to make it a base 1/1 frog, and he said no.
You've done the most.
I've done.
You've tried to done the most.
the hardest
To do the most.
and got the most far, but in the end,
Didn't even
what
matter.
the fuck?
God, that's all I can do.
Your own Stone Coil Serpent? Wait, that'd be a 0/0.
Doesn't have trample, right?
No.
No. Do you
Yes,
put-
I'll get that.
Do you put it directly into play then?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I'll Bolt Teach for 3 because
Got
I can't
him.
kill any creatures.
I run one of those in this deck because there's not much in the way of blue direct damage.
Nope.
And I needed to start my engines.
And then I will crew it, generating a treasure
Okay.
and block with
Alright.
my Sky Sovereign.
After blocks are declared, I'm going to pump up that Steel Hellkite by 5. So Chanel will be taking 10.
Oofda. I'll take my own damage, thank you.
Alright, and you just block it.
Yep.
Alright.
I block and take 28. You will not get me to negative life, sir.
Not this game.
I
Not
can
today.
only stay so alive. for
Today
so long.
is not that day.
So Nelson's at 0.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down to 25. And Chris is still at 30?
Magic is
I'm
bad.
trying.
Apparently, piss poor attempt. Because, what the fuck?
I'll cast that Batter Skull.
I will draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And you will have 2 Sphinx of Tutelage triggers.
Tutelage 1.
Can we
Gone.
get a hit, please?
Nope.
Nope.
Gone. I do have you.
That is a card.
Germ
I
token.
was looking at getting some copies of.
Fomori Vault.
Yeah.
It's a good.
Bless you.
Jesus.
Bless me.
That will end my turn. Go. Chanel.
Thank you. Untap. I will not pay 2 to draw an extra one. I will draw 2 at the beginning of my turn, though, and when I do, teach 2 Sphinxes, 2 Tutelage.
Nothing. Oh. Nothing.
Okay.
you're gone.
Give me a second. I don't have anything with flying, but do you have anything untapped with flight or reach?
No.
Okay.
Do you have any interesting creatures in your graveyard, sir?
Me now? Maybe.
I didn't really see much as you were flipping, but
Duplicant?
that exiles a creature,
Duplicant. Yep. Exile target non-token creature.
but it's an ETB.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, so land of the turn will be an island. I actually had a chance to do something cool, and I don't have enough. Oh wait. No, I think we're good. Lands have a 0 casting cost technically, right?
Yes?
Okay. So, Soul Ring.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Artemsis, the All-Seeing. I will equip it with Swiftfoot Boots. I'll go to combat. I will swing a Teach. 4, 5, flying.
4 or 5 flying. No blocks.
When it deals combat damage to an opponent, I may reveal my hand. If I reveal cards with at least 6 different converted mana costs, that player loses the game.
Oh no! What?
1,
Don't do this to me!
2, 3, 4, 5, and 0.
What's the other one?
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's
That's
the other
6.
one? Reveal your hand.
You may reveal your hand. Okay, fine.
There it is. If you reveal 6 different mana costs,
Yeah. Converted mana costs.
converted mana costs. It was 0, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. God fucking damn it. Why?
What just happened?
Oh my god! You're gonna make Nelson sit out for another hour and a half.
No. Maybe. I don't know. So, results?
I have never seen that happen before.
Nope.
I'm so pissed off.
Oh my god.
Okay, how much damage did I take?
4.
Tempsis showing up at dawn on the third
so
day.
angry. How do I
Look to the east.
how do I make myself just lose? Confirm,
Lose.
please confirm that Tej made Tej lose the game. No.
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 Schnell
Yep.
did this.
Confirm. Please confirm that Schnell made Tej lose the game. Confirm. Fuck you.
So, but now,
I'm so
but now,
pissed
but
off.
now I'm gonna lose like that.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say as long as
Chris, go ahead.
Chris can't do anything about that or can throw a flyer out there.
Oh my god.
Get a treasure, generate some treasures, buddy. Poop out a dragon or something. Oh wait, no, it's just an attack trigger, isn't it? Or does he have to hit?
It's when he taps him.
No. Do you have to hit to get that, or is it when you attack?
When it deals combat, or when it deals damage to an opponent.
Okay.
It's not even combat damage.
I don't like any of this.
Rock hard.
Neither do I.
I did not see that happen.
I did not see that happening.
Wow.
First things first, you only have your commander untapped.
I have my commander and a ghostly pilferer untapped. Okay. I have a 2/1 and a 0/4. Alright.
Start by playing another 7 doors.
We lose.
He's assembled 3 of the 7.
5. Alright, I will attack you for 5 regular and 2 commander.
Okay. How big is your
I generate
commander?
3 treasures. Just a 2/1.
Okay. I will block your commander with my ghostly pilferer. It is also a 2/1. Okay. I will not block or declare blockers on the others.
I will respond by sacrificing 5 treasures. I'm going to find something.
Door to nothingness.
That would be cool, but no. I just
Also
have...
not legal in that deck, but yeah,
Just
fucking hilarious.
have...
Oh yeah, that's right.
I have a dragon and a bunch of shitty... Oh, I can't target with this.
It does have the hexproof. Those are the boots.
Ew.
Safety boots.
We can dance if we want to.
How big is he? A 4?
He's a 4/5.
Oh, God, that's so bad for me. Doesn't fly. Alright, I guess I gotta do that. It's a gold span.
Gold
dragon.
Span Dragon. Okay. I take how much from the other dwarves though?
10.
Okay. Thank you.
I need a beer.
And Magda dies.
Or 6.
Cut. Magda's toast.
Would anyone like a beer?
Yes, please.
I'm good, thanks.
Okay, so we trade, yep, and then your second main. Do you cast the Gold Span Dragon, or you just
No.
put it in play?
Just put it in play.
Put her
Okay.
put her into play.
Just making sure.
Then I will cast Dermataxi. I will exile the Ghostly Pilferer from your graveyard.
Nope.
And then I can tap 2 creatures, and Dermataxi will become a copy of that until end of turn.
That's pretty cool.
All done.
Okay. Untap.
Oh god, I didn't like that game.
No.
Snap!
I
Snap!
can't.
Snap!
I will let you know before drawing.
Blink of an eye.
I do not have anything to deal with your dragon, but I do have some card draw coming up. So, I draw 2 cards at the beginning of my turn. I have 2 Sphinx of Tutelage triggers. I'll be targeting you.
Visions of Phyrexia, Torian Mauler.
Go ahead, or go again at me.
2 more.
Yep. Okay, so that one's broken. So now the second one.
Is that a Zorn?
It was.
Nice. Okay. Bolt bend?
Your own bolt
Yes.
bend.
Good. Okay.
Get bent.
That'll...
That should be the flavor text.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no, I'm not gonna do that. I misread. That's an ultimate. Can't do that yet. So, I can't get through with current board state.
What a dumb game.
What a
Yeah.
very dumb game. Sorry, I have cards I need to read, and I need to make sure that I keep 6 different CFCs.
I was rooting
in
for
my
you.
hand.
That was fucking awesome.
That was great. that was great.
I would be so pissed if I were you. I totally understand. I empathize. That was fucking cool.
You have a 4/4 dragon that I need to somehow get past or get around. And then I just win. I don't have enough mana if I do it that way. Swap. For that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Sorry. I was on your screen. It gets dumber.
Okay.
It gets more dumb. Sorcerer's Wand. I'm going to move to equip Sorcerer's Wand onto Artemsis.
There you go. 1 damage.
I'm going to activate Artemsis to ping you. When it deals damage to an opponent, I may reveal.
It's not combat damage?
It is not
Damn it,
combat
yeah, it's just
damage.
Okay.
Damage is damage.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0.
Yep.
And the rest.
Okay, you got it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
So that was a game, or a thing. That was the most bizarre game of Magic I think I may have ever played. Because we're not even going to count this as any sort of like review of my Ognis deck. It's going to have to come back sooner rather than later. Play it again when maybe it can actually hang around. I don't know what to say. I thought Teach was going to take this thing down in like 7 turns, if that, and then it was Schnell with Goofy Sphinx. Very on flavor for Schnell. Yeah, the game was bizarre. We got to see 2 decks do really cool shit. As Chris said, he wasn't able to do much of what he wanted to do because he was having to play a certain way based on board state and what everybody else was doing. Yeah, I played a Fires of Yavimaya and a Grim Hirelink, so that was neat. I don't know what else to say. Sometimes that's just the way Magic goes. It was very fun, bizarre, absolutely crazy. I don't know. Chiss-Goria, you can see how finely tuned it is and how quickly it can win out of nowhere. You know, like I said, I think we all kind of thought that may be the case, although maybe not for Schnell since he had that Sphinx, and maybe he thought there might be a way I can, you know, fucking sling this in there and do something. I don't know. It was bizarre. Still kind of in shock, but that's the way Magic goes sometimes. Like I said, Ognis, you know, I said I was going to reevaluate it, and he will need to be re-evaluated because this didn't count for anything in what may have been the shortest game of Magic I have ever been a part of.
I'm so pissed off. I thought that I was going to walk away with this game too, and I didn't. I think a big misplay that I thought of after the fact was when I attacked Schnell with the Steel Dragon, I decided to use my mana to pump up the power of Steel Dragon to do more damage to him when I should have taken a look at his board and saw what he had out that I could just destroy. My thought process throughout this game was I was going to end it as quickly as possible, which is why I was pumping it up into the Steel Dragon, really not thinking that I had the equipment, and thanks to the Embercleave, the double strike, where I actually didn't need to worry about Schnell's life total. I could have just gotten in there with Chiss-Goria and taken him out in one hit, as long as I dealt with everything else he had on board. So I delved a little too greedily, dug a little too deep, and here we are. So that doesn't take away the sting. Did you see my board? It was amazing. What a strong start this deck had from the get-go, and I was astounded at myself. Even this was a deck that it's my newest deck, I believe, but I'm stumbling over words here. The rage. The affinity for artifacts that the commander has, I made a joke, it was really, it was a lot of counting in my head because it's not so much the subtract a number from a number and there you go, it's what do I have in my hand? Do I have enough sources of red where I can play it? What can I do to beef up anything before Chiss-Goria comes out and just kind of starts wrecking house. But as soon as Chiss-Goria hits the field, it has haste, and the quickly finding the lithoform engine, allowing me to copy that triggered ability, really paid off. I was getting 2 artifacts for free each turn with Chiss-Goria out. Who my targets were specifically, I went after Chris with my commander, simply because the way we are tracking stats internally now, the website will designate each of us an arch enemy, and Chris has killed me like 10 times by my counts, and I've killed Chris 0 times, and so it has designated Chris as my arch enemy. Because I haven't killed anyone since we've started doing this, so it's just who's killed me the most, and it's been Chris. So that's why I went after him with the commander, and then I attacked the other 2 just based on life totals. I did not intend to take Nelson out when I attacked him with the Stone Coil Serpent, but the Embercleave got me excited, and it was just enough to take him out. So I thought, well, one more turn rotation, I was going to have it. And then Schnell came out with his alternate win condition. It was a great play. It really, really was. And honestly, I'm just it's just like an internal frustration of we were discussing privately how last week how I haven't, since we've started tracking stats the way we're doing it now, I haven't won a single game, which means I'm in last place in our play group, which that doesn't bother me. It's not that bothers me, it's that I got so close today, and then just Schnell having to go, oh, I've got 6 cards with a different mana cost, I win!
It's you lose.
And you lose. It's. I'm not gonna lie that it's not frustrating, but it doesn't. I'm actually, no ill will or anything like that. It was what a way to end the game, and that's the way he took Chris out too. So overall, that's honestly Nelson's Lash deck. I haven't seen it in a while, but it has potential to be very, very quick. Honestly, it boils down to I had a much faster start than everybody else, so we didn't get to see too much of what every other deck did. But I've seen the Lash deck before. I wanted to see the new Magda deck again relatively soon because Chris didn't get to do much with it, and Schnell, fuck you.
Even though I didn't really get to push forward with the intended game plan of Magda tonight, I was really kind of buoyed by how well it played. The creatures curved out really well. I generated treasures. That's exactly what the deck wants to do. But Tej came out so fast, so strong, and so at me that I had to use all of those resources to just kind of fend him off as opposed to trying to develop my board state further. As it were, I still had all my 7 dwarves were 5/5s that were generating treasures every time they tapped. Those treasures would turn into other vehicles. Goldspan Dragon came out. I think that's the only dragon I have in that deck. But yeah, the deck worked fine. But Tej's deck was off to such an amazing start that it kind of warped how we played around his fast start. And nobody was able to get off the ground. This Chiss-Goria deck, we've seen it do amazing things. This is such a tuned machine, and I think this was the best start we've seen from it. It was incredibly impressive, and it had to take epic levels of bullshittery from Schnell, which was amazing to see. I've been playing Magic since 1996. I've never seen that Sphinx's trigger happen once, let alone twice to take out the last 2 people in an EDH pod. That was amazing. On a side note, I'm glad that I saw Schnell build this deck. I ordered a copy of this guy myself to build it, and based on what I've seen so far, my deck list idea was just different enough from his that I still might be compelled to build my own version of him, because it looks nothing like what I saw from Schnell's. Now I don't want to see it again, obviously. But yeah, what an incredible game. I can't wait to play again.
Vnwxt verbose host is now on the floor. I saw this guy and thought it would be funny to build a deck that worried about trying to get to max speed through damage to players with a 0/4. I just thought it was hilarious. So a lot of the deck that we didn't see, there was an entire mutate sub-theme where I could just turn my homunculus into something bigger that was swinging. I had several more unblockable non-human creatures that I could have played around with, and then the overall idea for a win mechanic was milling. I had several of the enchantments that milled my opponents out. I had the Jace and the Thassa's Oracle that if I needed to mill myself out, because mono blue with some of those abilities, figured to be way easier to do. Artemsis only made the cut because it had card draw relating abilities, and I like Sphinxes. I didn't ever think that the secondary ability would ever trigger, and as I was pointing out in-game, there are not a lot of things that deal direct damage available to blue, and Sorcerer's Wand made the list despite costing 4 mana to be able to ping something in this deck. I did not anticipate being able to ping to just knock out a player with a mid full of cards. It was crazy, happy, random circumstances. Probably never happened this way again, but holy shit, Chiss-Goria had us dead to rights. We were all
playing on our heels the whole time. The only amount of removal that I even came across hit me, and it didn't remove anything. It just hurt me. I tried to stop Tej from getting a free cast, and even that wasn't going to happen with his stupid red deck and red answers. So I focused on him the whole game, what little bit that there was, just because I needed the other two players to deal with his stuff if I couldn't. So they were safe by virtue of threats. And he had everyone, like I said, dead to rights, and he just happened to be tapped out with no blockers, and I had the perfect storm of a bullshit knockout. So I'm glad that we could see it, and I'm glad I could follow it up with an even dumber ping win against Chris, because his Magda deck, despite being dialed down, still can do a lot of really interesting tricks, and that's what Magda does. Pump out treasures, turn treasures into, gold for cash, whatever the hell you want to do it. And it's just a really great deck that just didn't get all the answers to deal with Tej when we needed them. And Nelson was here. So, I don't know, he saw 2 non-land cards from him. So, I hope Ognis shows back up. I remember Ognis being good for hasty stuff. But Nelson's not very aggressive haste. It's more tricksy abilities with haste. So, I hope he leans into that if Ognis does stick around. Either way. You can always check out any of our deck lists in the link below. And overall, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.
All right, sit down, numbnuts. We're going again.